Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. I'm back at it with another video. If you haven't already seen the video today, I did put out a trading to 100K, a lot of profit made there. So if you guys are looking to do quick sniping, quick profits, that's going to be something you do want to watch. I will be putting that link down in the description below. Not trying to blow it up, man, just putting that out there. But today's video is going to be really focused on something that's important and something that I want to discuss and just catch you guys up on. Now, I did a video on ones to watch. I did a few, I think like three days ago. You probably saw some, and then you saw some of me prepping you guys for the event. Now, what this video is going to be is it's basically going to be a like midweek to end of week promotion review, but it's not about the promotion. It's about the cards themselves, and I want to help you guys and give you guys realistic advice on a lot of these cards. I know a lot of you are now attempting to invest in ones to watch. It is very, very profitable. They are my favorite things because you watch the game and you hold the players, or you get on when they score and you snipe the players and sell them higher. Essentially, guys, if you don't know what ones to watch cards are live items, which means that at any point where they do get a man of the match or anything and they play really well, they are eligible to get into team of the week. If the ones to watch player gets an inform, this item will be automatically upgraded, and they always sit above their inform because they have the potential to get another inform, and this is an ever-changing card. Basically, if you don't know already, the fundamentals of ones to watch are you want to pick them up after they have a bad game because they get panic sold. People want to get their coins. They don't want to wait for the next one. You buy them then, and then you can sell them before their next game, right when lineups come out, like an hour or two before the game when people are buying up for the game, or you can risk it and sell them if they score during the game. Usually when a player scores, that's especially a defender. A defender will fly, an attacker will fly. If an attacker has an inform or two, it's usually going to take more than a goal or two to really get it going. But it's really interesting, and I want to speak to you guys on ones to watch because I'm getting overwhelmed with questions on them. First of all, if a ones to watch player is ever eligible for a team of the week and everybody is talking about him, everybody is investing in him, you want to sell him before the team of the week announcement, before he actually gets upgraded in the game. That doesn't make sense. I know you're sitting there and saying, that makes no sense. Why would you sell him before he gets an upgrade? Guys, I've dealt with this all last year. Basically, everybody hoards the investment, and then they all try to sell at the same time when the upgrade actually comes out on Wednesday when team of the week comes out, and it's a freaking mess. So always sell when everyone's buying and buy when everyone's selling. That's always what I tell you guys. So make sure you're always selling before the team of the week comes out, even if you think the player is a lock. And yeah, but if there is a player that you think may get in that's not inflated, what do I mean by that? Not up in value, not hype for team of the week, not in predictions, and you really think he's going to get in team of the week, that's a good buy to hold, because if he does get into team of the week and it's a surprise, the card will actually fly because no one was expecting it, and it's an upgrade now on this live item. So moving into it, the point of this video is to talk about that, but also to look at some of these cards and just discuss them with you. This is the new batch. We're using Flippin right now because EA hasn't put the console version of these cards up yet, which is really annoying. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to review this. Now, I want to talk about a lot of the players on the bench, and I will go through and name them. Rashika, Musa, Babacar, Tosin, Coquelin, and Tagliafico, and Barkley. Now, Barkley will stay higher, so forget Barkley, but those like 7 or 8 that I just mentioned, they're all at 40K right now, guys, because people are paying a lot because you need a ones to watch player for the ones to watch SBC, right, to complete it. When this SBC goes away on Friday, those players I mentioned will drop in value. You do not want to have those. You want to sell those ones by Friday. They're up right now, and they're very low rated, just not a lot of action going on with those guys, right? But the guys like Locadia, he should drop a little, but he's not going to drop a ton because he's Prem. Barkley, same thing. But Miete, Mario, and Delafeu, I think those guys are around their values where they should be, in my opinion. So that's the situation with those. Let's talk about players from the bench, right? I'm being a realistic person here. Delafeu had a great first game for Watford against Chelsea, and you know he potentially could get in team of the week tomorrow. I'm not telling anybody to buy, but I'm saying Delafeu could be a player that you look at this year in terms of investing, right? Buying after he has a bad game and selling before his next, or holding out for a goal if you think he's going to score, because I think he's going to do a lot at Watford. Already proved he can. I want to talk about Joao Mario. Now, you need to look ahead at like, hey, if this card gets an upgrade, is it going to be good? And if Joao Mario gets an upgrade, an inform at any point this year, that card is going to be really, really good. It's going to be like 75 pace, 75 shooting. It's just going to be a really solid central midfielder. And if I can tell you guys anything watching this video, the most hype on ones to watch cards are in the Premier League. Everybody pays extra for a ones to watch card in the Premier League because everybody just uses Premier League teams. And I know you guys might be annoyed with that assumption or whatever, but I'm just playing it is how it is, right? I always trade with Prem players because they are the most in demand and everybody goes and buys them. So that's kind of the deal with the bench. I think Miete is exciting, guys, because Miete, I might be saying these things wrong, don't get mad at me. Miete, the thing with him is he's already got a good card. He's already got one upgrade, right? If he gets another, he's going to be looking like 76 pace. All the defending and the dribbling and the physical and the passing are all going to go higher into the 80s. It's going to be a really good card. But anyways, moving on into the starting 11, guys. This is the winter edition of Ones to Watch, and I will say I'm so happy, man, with these selections and all the transfers because there's so much excitement, there's so much hype, guys. If Aubameyang has a really good game, people pay the big price for the pace, and I want to clarify this. This is a question I'm getting from a lot of people. Hey, Aubameyang has an inform at an old club. What happens if he gets an inform at Arsenal? You guys know what that inform does? It goes to 90 rated. That's why these ones are interesting, right? Aubameyang would be a 90 rated. Say he gets a really good game and gets into Team of the Week. They're going to make him a 90 rated Arsenal card. So at 1,000,000 coins, this one's to watch will fly. That will probably be like a 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 card if that happens at the minimum. So yeah, just talking about that. And then the same thing goes with Alexis Sanchez, right? If Alexis Sanchez plays great at United and gets in Team of the Week, you guys know where his rating's going to go? 92 rated Alexis Sanchez. He's going to jump the 90 card, and then he's going to jump the 91 card. It's going to be an absolutely insane card. So that's how all that works. If you guys were confused about that, yes, they will jump their previous inform. Now, let's talk about the players. Aubameyang, guys, he's going to get a lot of hype. Mkhitaryan is a player where you guys want to just keep your eyes on it. He's inflated right now because people are projecting him to get in Team of the Week tomorrow for his great performance. But, guys, he's a card that I think is going to kill it this spring at Arsenal. And I think he's a guy that's going to have a lot of hype, a lot of movement before games because people are buying him up because they think he's going to play well. He's a guy I like. I like Alexis a lot. You always like a Man United ones to watch card. Man United ones to watch cards are great, guys, because there's hype. All you're looking for in an investment, guys, is hype and people having reasons to buy a card. It's the same thing that goes with Van Dijk. You know what the thing that separates Van Dijk and Bonucci is? People watch, a lot of people watch Liverpool, and I know people watch Milan, but Van Dijk is just a player where if he scores a goal, I can see that card rocketing. Absolutely rocketing. I can see it just flying. So that's just the kind of stuff that I'm mentioning out to you guys. Lucas is interesting. Lucas will probably get in for cup games. Now, how does that work, guys? All special cards will affect ones to watch cards except Team of the Years. That's the only one that won't affect it. So Lucas is interesting. If he ever gets any cup time action and EA does the man of the match cards, he's going to be a really interesting one. Diego Costa I really like because Atletico, he's already scored and assisted at Atletico since transferring, and I think he's just going to play well there. I think Diego Costa, we all know, as much as some of us hate him, he's a goal scorer. He scores goals. All you're looking for in a ones to watch card is men of the matches, high ratings, and then goals and assists. That's what drives these players' prices up. Now, another tip really quickly is when a ones to watch player scores in a game and you're watching the game and you've got your web app open, the move is you try to go buy it at that low price or the price it was before the game. That will go up like 30 to 40K within a minute. So you want to be quick fingers. You want to be hopping over there and getting onto the web app and companion app to be trying and purchasing those. Let's talk about a few more players in this team. I'm not really looking at that Martinez guy that heavily. Batshuayi is going to be great. He should be in Team of the Week tomorrow or by the time you're seeing this video. He's going to go to an 85 rated card from an 83 rated card, which is super interesting. It means he's going to be a beast. Probably like 84 pace, 89 shooting. It's going to be a really sick card. And then looking at another card that I think is really interesting is Theo Walcott. I think the second this guy gets an inform, this card is going to boom. I don't know when that's going to be, but if he gets an inform at Everton this year, he's already scored 2 goals. I think it was in his debut or one of his earlier games. That's going to be big for this card. Like, this card should probably go up to 150. So all I'm saying right now, guys, essentially as well, Coutinho, obviously, you know Coutinho is going to get the hype, and the same thing with Coutinho, where if Coutinho gets an inform, he's going to an 88, and he's getting a Winter upgrade. So that's one to watch for sure. Just talking about, like, a lot of people wondering when to buy these, because, guys, here's the deal. This weekend is like the last set of games, I think, for like a whole week. So you guys, if you're investing in these cards for this weekend or something like that, you want to make sure you're getting out by this weekend, right? Getting out before the game this weekend when people are buying up or whenever he scores, just selling. Because the deal is, next week we have Lunar New Year is coming up, and that's something where I just think the ones to watch cards might drop as there's not many games going on, and then people are doing those half coin packs, which means that there's coins coming off the market. So I would be really careful holding, especially any high tier ones to watch cards, through Lunar New Year. But that's just my advice. This is how I feel about a lot of the ones to watch cards. Super exciting cards. I think you guys are going to have a blast trading with them. I'm going to consistently keep doing updates on ones to watches as they're so interesting to me, and it's something I'm like passionate about trading with, and I think it's pretty good content because it's very like live where you get to watch the games and then they go up like crazy. And guys, the money in ones to watch is crazy. I'll tell you that right now. The money is absolutely crazy. So they rise like crazy. They drop like crazy. There's always great investing windows. Any big time ones to watch cards, especially even from the past one, are going to be good buys around the lunar time, I think, which is coming up on the 16th. That's when Lunar New Year starts. And yeah, boys, if you have any questions on ones to watch cards, I try to answer everything. So if you guys do have questions, man, just make sure you watch the video because there's stuff in here that basically I think covers most things about ones to watch, when to buy, when to sell, how the informed upgrade system works, and all of that, boys. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you guys smash out a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Thank you, boys, for watching. I will see you in a video soon. Peace.